Brazil's next two international fixtures are just around the corner. Two high-voltage friendly matches against Asian giants Japan and South Korea, scheduled for the 10th and 14th of October. But before we even get to the kickoff, a storm has already begun to brew inside the Brazilian camp. Why? Because head coach Carlo Ancelotti is now facing one of his biggest selection headaches since taking over the Seleção. Three of Brazil's most crucial players, three absolute superstars, have been ruled out due to injury, leaving Ancelotti scrambling to rebuild his squad just days before the squad announcement. So the burning question is, who are these injured stars? And more importantly, who will replace them? Will Brazil's next-generation youngsters step up, or will Ancelotti recall experienced veterans to fill the void? Stay locked until the very end, because in this video, we're breaking down every detail. The injuries, the replacements, the tactical changes, and of course, what this means for Brazil's road to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Trust me, this is one update no Brazil fan should miss. Since the World Cup has officially wrapped up, Brazil currently has no competitive matches left in 2024. But that doesn't mean they'll be sitting quietly. No chance. In preparation for the 2026 World Cup, Brazil is planning a long series of high-intensity, friendly matches against some of the strongest nations in the world. Ancelotti has been very clear. These friendly games are not just for show. They are experiments, auditions, and battlegrounds. He wants to build the perfect squad. A squad that is fast, aggressive, technically superior, and mentally unbeatable. And that journey begins now, with South Korea and Japan, two lightning-fast, tactical, high-pressing teams who can punish any defensive mistake. Speaking to local media, Ancelotti said, "These games are extremely important. Through these matches, I will evaluate the players, test new combinations, and form a solid unit before the 2026 World Cup." And for that very reason, Ancelotti will officially announce his 25-man squad on October 1st. However, just when everything was looking planned and perfect, disaster struck. Brazil's first and biggest blow. Neymar Jr., yes, you heard that right. Brazil's most influential playmaker, the heartbeat of their attack, has been ruled out. Neymar picked up a foot injury while playing for Santos just a few days ago and is now sidelined for at least 1 month. That means he will 100% miss both matches against Japan and South Korea. Ancelotti now has the tough dilemma of replacing Brazil's most creative force. Who fills Neymar's role? At the moment, reports suggest Matheus Cunha and Lucas Paqueta are the frontrunners. Cunha brings raw energy and power, while Paqueta brings flair and vision. But can they match Neymar's magic? That's the big question. The second major setback, Marquinhos, the rock in Brazil's defense and the captain of PSG. He, too, has been ruled out with a muscle injury. Now, this loss won't hurt as much as Neymar's, simply because Brazil is blessed with outstanding center backs right now. Éder Militão and Gabriel Magalhães are expected to form the new defensive partnership. Militão brings incredible recovery speed, while Magalhães is a beast in aerial duels. Together, they might actually offer more physicality than Marquinhos, but will their chemistry click instantly? And now, the third major blow, Raphinha Dias, the explosive Barcelona winger. Raphinha's injury is perhaps the most worrying one after Neymar's. His pace, crossing ability, and non-stop pressing are vital to Brazil's modern system. Without him, Brazil loses width and unpredictability on the right flank. But fear not, because Ancelotti has already been testing two young prodigies who could replace Raphinha. Estevão Willian, the teenage sensation from Palmeiras who is already being hailed as the next Neymar, and Luiz Henrique, a powerful and dynamic forward with incredible dribbling ability. If either of them get the starting spot, this could be their big audition to become permanent members of the national squad. So now the big question goes to you. Do you think Brazil will struggle without Neymar, Marquinhos, and Raphinha? Or do you believe this is actually a blessing in disguise? A golden opportunity for fresh blood to rise? If you're Carlo Ancelotti, who would you pick? Cunha or Paqueta for Neymar's role? Militão or Magalhães as the defensive leader? Estevao, or Luiz Henrique on the right wing? Drop your starting 11 in the comments below. I'll be reading every single one. And hey, if you're a true Brazil supporter, if your heart beats faster when you hear the Samba anthem, then consider subscribing to this channel right now, because we bring you every single Brazil update before anyone else. From injury news to squad predictions, from transfer gossip to tactical breakdowns, we've got it all. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and join the Selecao family. Now, let's dive deeper into what Ancelotti might be planning tactically without these three superstars.